Hello, 皆さん、こんにちは. Actually, I posted one video a few days ago, but it has no sound.
Oh yeah, I know that happens with the mics.
And I didn't notice because I was so busy. I edited, but I forgot to add the sound. And it was on for 2 days, and I didn't even check. That was the worst thing ever happened to me. And I'm gonna say so sorry, guys, but I'm gonna edit that again. So today I'm gonna meet my friend. We meet through Instagram.
Yes,
And,
just a couple of days ago.
And so I'm gonna introduce her a little bit because she married to the Japanese guy. We're gonna ask some questions. So where are you from and what is your name?
So originally I am from Russia,
Russia.
from Siberia, and my name is Christina. But usually in Japan they call me Tina because it's shorter and easier to pronounce. Yeah.
That's a nice name. So you married to the Japanese guy
Yeah, we got married like a year ago.
8 years ago.
1 year.
Oh,
A
1 year
yeah, yeah.
ago. 1 year ago.
A year ago.
Oh, so I have some question. How is it like to live with a Japanese person?
Actually, I don't have anything to compare with because I was married only once.
Only one.
But like, yeah, I can.
I was very old once. But I mean, like for example, a lot of I heard a lot of like foreigner in Japan. They complain about Japanese man. They say, I don't know. This is the things we hear, but I don't know much. Like they say, oh, Japanese men are dry, like short in the emotion or something.
I
like
wouldn't say so. I think it really depends on person.
person.
It does really depend on person. So my husband is really sweet.
Sweet.
He's very caring, and he does a lot of household chores as well.
Oh, that's
So-
nice. Oh.
And actually, in my family, it's a little bit the opposite. Recently, we're running our own business,
Right.
and like in Japan, the man is supposed to
Oh,
be like
you're running our business in Japan?
yes.
Oh, that's nice. Your
Yes.
family also in Japan?
No, my family's not.
Oh.
My family's back in Russia, but
Right.
me and my husband, we're running a small business.
What kind of business?
It's an English school.
That's nice.
And with English school, and we used to work at like full-time jobs as well.
Right, right.
But then like it became a little bit complicated to do everything simultaneously, so I forced him to quit. But it's kind of also unusual in Japan that the man quits.
Right. Yeah, it's so unusual.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
unusual. So he actually apparently he had like a lot of stress because of that.
Definitely, because a
Yeah.
lot of Japanese men they work like so long hours.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
did,
and-
he did, and I actually didn't like that because it's like too. I feel like it's too much.
Yes, true, true.
It's too demanding. So I kind of forced him. You should quit and focus on.
No, if he is a
businesses."
Japanese, so it doesn't matter what he's doing, right? Because for us, like as a foreigner, I have to work for the visa reason. But if he is just a Japanese person,
Yeah.
changing the things is very good.
Yeah, but what I mean is that in Japan, like especially in like older generations, that's very unusual that the man doesn't do like a normal job.
Right, right, right.
So he was really struggling mentally and still is kind of struggling.
No, it's better.
But it's yeah.
Because English school is gonna be so good, especially in Japan. A lot of Japanese people love to
I
learn.
hope so in the future.
Oh,
But-
it still is new.
Well, it's still new. Yeah, we just started it like half a year ago.
Right.
So
right.
it's
But
still
is it
pretty
like an
new.
online lesson?
Both online and offline.
In the person.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
that's
person.
nice. So, but I have one question. Do you guys like a foreigner and Japanese argue a lot because of like you guys are different nationality?
I think at the beginning we used to fight a little bit, not that much now, but I think it also completely depends on person, and this is my personal experience. Like everybody's different, but at the beginning, like when I'm analyzing it now, the beginning of our relationship, I feel like I was more selfish
Oh, really?
compared to him. I think like in general, Japanese people are very caring.
Right, right.
They tend to read like between the lines and think about the emotions of other people.
That's true.
Or maybe it's just my husband who's really good at like
But I think in general, like Japanese people are always humble and they take first they care about other person
yeah
emotion.
yeah.
But that is they for that they become sad, right? Deeply.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if it pile up
I think
slowly.
so,
Oh
yeah.
my, that's scary.
So like I was kind of selfish without noticing it.
How long you were with boyfriend and girlfriend?
2 years.
2 years. 2
2
years
years.
and then married.
Yeah.
And then nowadays, your boyfriend and you speaking, your husband, you guys is speaking English or Japanese?
Japanese mostly,
that's
but
nice.
just like a few phrases in English maybe.
Because he can't speak English, or it's because it's more easy to speak Japanese?
It's just easier to speak
speak
Japanese. Yeah, and I'm also kind of more used to speak Japanese,
Japanese.
compared to English. Also, like
so cool.
editing
So-
and putting subtitles is kind of hard. So.
Yes, it's so hard. But if you put the subtitle in English, it's easy.
Oh yeah. In Japanese, it's,
If you put it in Japanese, it's so difficult.
yeah. That's,
So when you're at home, do you usually cook Japanese food or Russian food? And is it your husband get used to the Russian food?
oh, we actually don't cook that much, to be honest.
That's nice.
Because even like two people, it's kind of, like the products in Japan are so expensive. So it's cheaper sometimes to buy like prepared food, which is not healthy at all, I know. But cooking is kind of expensive and it takes a long time. But usually if we cook, we do mostly Japanese food. Again, for the Russian food, it's really expensive, the ingredients.
Right. Or for example, maybe you arrive different time, you just eat your food separately.
We usually eat together.
Oh,
Yeah, but also like he's a better cook compared to me.
actually, my mom came to Japan.
I saw that video. That was
yeah,
so
but
sweet. I was about to cry.
Yeah, the first one was okay, but the second one I posted was no voice. And I don't know how I didn't even check fully. And I was looking, why this video didn't go well? Oh, a lot of people, no, there's no voice. Sophie, there is no voice.
Sophie, why?
Sophie, there is no, and I was busy working, I didn't have the time to check. And I was like, okay, anyway, I'm gonna continue to the next video. There's no voice. But I just want to know, would you if you have time or something, try Indian food together, two foreigners? Japanese?
That's interesting. Indian food in Japan. I think it's great.
Yeah, I'm really looking for a good Indian food to go and try. She has a chance. I'm looking for the partner to go to try Indian food. What kind of Japanese food do you like?
I basically love a lot of stuff, but mostly the fish.
Fish?
Yeah, any kind of fish in Japan, it's so delicious. Salmon, maguro, tuna. It's
tuna.
amazing.
Oh.
It's the taste that you can only try in Japan.
Yeah.
And also, I really love Japanese meat. It's just like a different quality. It's a
Wagyu.
different level. Yeah,
Oh my
it's a different level. You can't find that in other countries, I think.
I think
Or maybe
so.
somewhere, but it's gonna be so expensive probably.
Yeah, true. Wagyu is a famous Japanese meat that you have.
Or meat, yeah.
Yeah, you have to try. It's so delicious, but in other country it's gonna be extremely expensive.
Well, it's also kind of expensive in Japan, but not as expensive as you as if you try it abroad.
Right. So, what kind of Russian food do you recommend?
Oh, I really love pelmeni.
Oh,
Pelmeni, it's like dumplings with the meat inside, small, tiny dumplings with the meat inside. It's so delicious and so easy to cook.
wow, nice. You can cook also here?
I think you can make it here as well, but again, the Japanese ingredients are very different from
Right,
other
right.
countries, and I think it really the ingredients, the taste of food is so different in every country, so it's gonna be slightly different, I guess.
and
yeah.
expensive, I think.
Oh yeah, expensive as well. Yeah.
So when you come to Japan, the first day, could you speak Japanese or not?
Oh yeah, actually I could speak some Japanese when I just came here 11 years ago.
Wow, you could speak.
I could speak. Oh, actually, when I came here, I was 16 for the first time. I came for the summer Japanese language camp, kind of. And there was a person. I was just 16, so there was a person at the airport who would meet me and
For the
show me
Japanese
around.
school.
Yeah, Japanese school.
To
For the
learning
summer.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
nice.
could already speak some Japanese, but because I was just 16 and I was basically a child without any internet connection and everything, so there was a person who would meet me
Help
and show me
you.
around. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes,
How
yeah.
long did you study?
I studied there 2 months.
Only 2 months.
Yeah, I was 16, so I came there for the summer vacation.
Summer week, and then you come back
Yeah,
again.
and then I came
for
back
the
for living here. Yeah, basically. But when I came here again, so I graduated from high school,
uh-huh.
and I wanted to enter the Japanese university. So, but I couldn't enter it right away because the Japanese year starts from April. Academic year starts from April, and in other countries it's from September. So I studied in a Japanese language school for a while, and then I entered the Japanese university next year.
But usually, if somebody wants to come from outside country, they want to come to Japanese school. How long they can study in Japanese school? I think it's 1 year or 2 years.
In Japanese school, you can study for 2 years, the maximum.
The maximum.
Yeah,
2 years.
yeah, 2 years.
Not more than 2 years.
I think it's not allowed. Maybe you can somehow manage that, but for the visa, I think it's like 2 years is the maximum. And then after that, a lot of people go to Seimongako, like a college, to extend their study visa,
or something
exchange.
like that. So, like, if you're planning to stay in Japan, maybe you can first try as a learning language school. Is the case, I think. Okay, thank you so much, Tina, for your time.
Thank you.
It was very nice to meeting
it was
you.
super nice to meet
I'm
you.
really looking forward to make another YouTube video. And thank you so much. This is so cute dog. So cute. So cute.
Super cute.
And thank you so much. I'm gonna see you soon on the next video. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. See you soon on the next video. Bye bye.